Aquarius. Yes, Aquarius, we're here to do your twin flame solely read. We're going to be seeing what's happening with this person, with your person, okay? With your twin flame, with your soulmate connection. We are going to be having a look at their energy. Please feel free to bash my buttons, my lovelies, and help me circulate my video. Obviously, the more thumbs up I get, the more YouTube circulates my video. So if you could do that for me, my God, yeah, it would be amazing. Also, feel free to get involved in the comment section below, okay? This is for Aquarius, but a general read. So also feel free to check out your moon signs as well. And apart from that, Aquarius, we're just going to dive straight into it. We're going to be looking at your twin flame, and we are going to be looking at their current energy. So your twin flame's current energy and where they're at in their life at this present moment in time. We've got taking stock, a milestone, waiting for some reward here with that Seven of Pentacles. It's a divine timing card for me. It is about contemplation. It is about hitting some sort of milestone now where they put their time, their energy, and their effort. So they're thinking about where they put their time, energy, and their effort. There is that Six of Pentacles. So we've got 6 to 7 of Pentacles, but we go 7 to 6. So there's a little bit of a downslide going on with them here. And this is about equal give and take, fairness, okay? And there is that Queen of Wands. So again, there is this attraction to you with this Queen of Wands here. And they do want some sort of equal give and take with you, but at the same time, I don't know, I think they're being a little bit of a diva with that Queen of Wands. She is a diva, got a conflict underneath the deck. I think this is about them taking leadership and taking charge of what they want in their life now with that Queen of Wands, but at the same time, I do feel like there's an attraction towards you still. So tell me about this Seven of Pentacles, this person's energy and where they are at this present moment in time. We go, yeah, the Emperor in reverse. So this person's very rigid, and they're not moving, they're not budging. It's like they're going to do it their way. It's like, I have to evaluate the situation. I've hit some sort of milestone. I'm thinking about where I want to put my time and effort now, and where I'm going to get the best reward back. And this Emperor in reverse is someone who is being inflexible, someone who is being very rigid. There could have been some manipulation within this relationship as well, so bear that in mind. There's that World card, yeah, ending it. So this person is sort of wrapping this situation up with you, at least for the time being, okay? The World card is about completion. It is about life lessons, gaining experience, gaining wisdom, and it is about, you know, their journey, the new beginning now, and they're contemplating this because they're just not moving. They're just not bending on this twin flame connection at this present moment in time. And yeah, the single, so they want to be on their own. Yeah, they want to be the Nine of Pentacles. This is, you know, self-respect, self-value. It is about them being independent and enough for themselves. So I don't think at this present moment in time, Aquarius, there's going to be any budging this person on the decision that they've made for themselves, okay? They're sticking fast. They are sticking by this this decision they've made for themselves. The Six of Pentacles, yeah, and the Three of Pentacles, they're wanting equal give and take in a partnership. Okay, this is also about coming into alignment with themselves, a sense of balance here, a sense of coming back into alignment. Yeah, both cards being on the same page as someone. They want to be on the same page as someone, but at the same time, the Two of Pentacles in reverse, there's a lack of control here. There's a lack of prioritizing. It's a card of disarray. So it's just a sense that they can't come back towards you. And I don't know, with this Three of Pentacles, this is about collaborating and teamwork, but this is about the lack of collaborating, the lack of teamwork, the lack of equality, fairness, balance within this connection. Yeah, and a very, very restless energies. It's really tired. The Four of Swords talks about being tired, being burnt out, overthinking a situation as well, but also the refusal to face a situation. So there really is a sense that this person doesn't want to deal, Aquas, with this connection at the moment. Tell me about the Queen of Wands. Yeah, I think this is about this person. This is about this person picking a new direction. Two of Wands here, achieving something. This is about the first stage, progress, planning something, and it is about their strength and their vision and courage. And the Queen of Wands has courage, and this is about the courage to overcome the obstacles in their way now and pick a new direction. Sorry, yeah, Two of Cups in reverse. So again, it's disharmony, it's an imbalance in this relationship, it is communication problems, and it is a breakup. You know, it's separation, it's disharmony within a connection. Yeah, and delay. But you know what, at the same time, this does talk about frustration, the Eight of Wands. So there's no movement forward, there's no communication. And if it comes, the communication comes, it's like someone's forcing me to communicate. Someone wants me to communicate. Someone is forcing me to do something I don't want to do. So just bear that in mind, my Aquas, okay? And breaking free, the Justice card, the Two of Swords, and can't make it happen. So I just feel like someone is trying to break free from this connection. It is about clearing out negative energy. It's about clearing this relationship out. We have got that Two of Swords with just being at this stalemate or at a very stagnant place with you and them. And the Magician, you know, this is about not being able to make something happen. But also, again, there's a sense of indecision here, there's a sense of indecision here, there's a sense of frustration here, and there is also at the same time manipulation here, and there's manipulation here. So just bear that in mind, okay, my Aquas. No, this person's being very stubborn. They are eyes focused on what they want with that Seven of Pentacles. It's like a sense, that not they've given up, but it's just like a sense that they've closed it out. There's frustration. There is frustration, breaking free, frustration, but can't make it happen. So perhaps they're trying to disconnect from you, and they're having difficulty doing it. Yeah, so there's a sense of breaking free, there's a sense of shutting this out, there's a sense of them not changing their mind at this present moment in time, but also a sense of frustration with their own energy, that perhaps they're struggling with that Chariot in reverse to break free from the connection with you. Yeah. Let's see how this person is actually feeling in their emotion towards my Aquas. They're being very stubborn and very rigid. How are they feeling in their emotion, their true emotion? How are they feeling towards my Aquas? Grateful. So maybe grateful of the lesson, maybe grateful of what you taught them or what they learned through this situation and this entanglement with you. Panicky, okay, and loving. So I did get the loving energy, even though the Two of Cups was in reverse. I still feel the connection with that Queen of Wands towards you, and this is, you know, intimacy, this is passion, this is loving, this is the Two of Cups, and it's in the upright. See, this panicky is all about being anxious, yeah? So I'm not quite sure what they're anxious about. We'll clarify that. But I feel definitely grateful for the relationship, grateful for the lessons that they learned from it. Hopeful. Okay, well, that's changing. Hopeful and receptive. Wow. So maybe truly they're fighting themselves, because in their situation they've got this very rigid and stubborn energy where they are closing something out with that World card, where they are hitting a milestone with the Seven of Pentacles, where they're only wanting to put time and effort into what they're wanting to put time and effort into. But remember, we had that frustration there, we had that sort of delay there, we had the Two of Cups there, and then something there, I can't remember what the cards were, but something there where they just were struggling to disconnect from you. So that's how they're walking the 3D. But in their emotions, maybe they are hopeful, and maybe they would be receptive to coming back together again. Okay, so just bear that in mind, because that Emperor in reverse is like a very rigid, inflexible energy, and this could be them actually fighting their own emotion. All right, what's that panicky about? Encouraged and ashamed. Okay, so it's a bit like they're a bit afraid to come towards you. This encouraged, maybe within this connection, you know, you encouraged them to do whatever they wanted to do. You lifted them up, you encouraged them on their journey, you were behind them, you supported them, and now they're feeling a little bit ashamed to come towards you. Would you be receptive towards them? I think they're hopeful. Okay, and I think they would be very fucking grateful if you were receptive towards them. But I feel here they're a little bit ashamed here. There's trust here. There's disgrace here. There's some sort of humiliation here. And maybe here, just a little bit anxious and panicky about coming towards you. Would you welcome them with open arms here? Tell me about this loving card in this in their emotions. Excited and lonely. Yeah, I think I think if you were receptive to them, I think they'd be overjoyed. And I actually feel they miss this connection. Lonely and desperate and trapped. Yeah, so again, you know, there's a sense of them feeling trapped here in the Eight of Swords, in their own negative thinking. With this lonely and desperate, they miss this connection when they think of you. Here, that they're excited, but they feel anxious and, you know, panicky about coming towards you. There's this ashamed energy going on within them. Shame, guilt, fear that perhaps you had their back, perhaps you encouraged them, perhaps you pushed them forward constantly, and now would you be even receptive to, you know, be open to them if they came back. So I think they're denying their own emotion, and they're being very inflexible and rigid with themselves. Now that Emperor in reverse can be over controlling, so it looks like they're controlling themselves, and actually in this Eight of Swords, you know, a little bit of self-sabotage here on this connection, and not coming in towards you because they're adamant. They're just adamant. They're just being downright fucking stubborn, and they're not dealing with actually their true emotions towards this connection, because they do feel frustrated, and it's a sense of, you know, indecision and feeling stuck and feeling like a stalemate. But it'll be with their own choices and their own sort of mental thinking. That's what they'll be in a stalemate with, you know. What do I do? What do I do? And instead of trying to deal with that emotion, they literally are pulling their energy back. They don't want to deal with it. They're being very rigid and they just don't want to deal with it. But underneath all that, you know, the way they're perceiving and portraying themselves, actually, not perceiving, the way they're portraying themselves on the 3D in their current situation is they're just shutting this connection out and they just don't want to deal with it. Okay, the blockage between the two of you. So we've got patience there. We've got accelerated emotion. And we've got sacrifice. Ooh, okay. I'm not getting much of that. Deception and envy. Okay, so perhaps something happened fast within this connection. I want to put the Tower with that. I don't know why. I just do. There's a sense of something happening fast, something happening unexpected, accelerated emotion, and this sacrifice here. All right. I see what this patience is. This is the blockage between the two of you. What is the blockage between the two of you? What is the blockage between this connection? What is the blockage between this connection? Received, recognition, and reinvention. Okay, this person's just needing time for themselves. They have pulled their energy away and they are needing time for themselves. There's a sense of recognizing the connection and understanding the connection, but there's a sense of reinventing themselves and a sense of patience. They don't want to rush. They don't want to come in at this present moment in time. They actually don't want to deal with their emotion. They just want to be rigid. They want to be where they are. Okay, so this person is actually putting themselves first. Now this accelerated motion, it's like free will. Okay, this is like free will. They're putting themselves first. It's what they want to do. They don't want to deal with the emotion. They don't want to deal with your emotion. They literally are rigid in their way of thinking and they want to put themselves first. This accelerated motion is inner child. Yeah, so again, this is all about inner child work. This is about doing work on themselves. This is about recognizing it. It's recognizing your connection, but it's also about recognizing themselves. And it's also now about change. 1 and 4, 5 is change, reinvention of themselves. Okay, to this inner child work. And there's lessons here with this inner child work. Okay, yeah, bound. Look, there's the devil energy. Yeah. This is all about inner child work and destruction. And also this could be a repeating pattern for this other person, my little gems. This could be something they do here, where they're on a cycle and they sort of destruct, they sort of run from the connection. Again, the devil's frustration as well, and maybe here frustration about inner child work here and not being able to sort of jump off this wheel. They're dealing with an awful lot from childhood, from past, from inner child, yeah, from when they were small, from mother, from father, from family. And growing through, and this is bound energy. This is something they really, really are ascending from, working on. It's a destructive energy. I think they've recognized maybe their destructive energy. Okay, and they're working on it. And this is a sense of change, progression, and 3 over there with that sacrifice of 12. 1 and 2 is 3, coming into alignment with true self. This person is doing a lot of shadow work. All right, tell me about this sacrifice and what this sacrifice is for this connection. Divine feminine, absolute, wow. So there's a sense of this person actually knowing that they have to sacrifice this connection with you to do their own shadow work. There's a sense of letting you go because they actually know they have to work on themselves. They have to reinvent themselves. They have to deal with childhood issues that they have been replaying and destructing, yeah, a sense of destruction within their own fucking being here. And this is about exhilarated emotion. This is about ascension. This is about doing the shadow work and sacrificing this connection to work on self here. Barrier, and they've got their barriers up. They're not letting you in there. The Emperor in reverse. And there is that regret. So this sacrifice doesn't come without regret, and this is not particularly what they want to do. This is what they have to do. Yeah, and there is regret here. Compromise, okay. Karmic partner and winter. So there may be something up in the next 3 months here where you can maybe come to some sort of agreement or compromise, or communication may come in. So just bear that in mind. Winter and fall and conclusion. So there may be some sort of compromise, some sort of conclusion coming from now to, you know, winter, which, you know, for us in the UK is sort of like the end of February, the beginning of March. Okay, so maybe in the next 6 months there is some sort of conclusion coming, and there may be some sort of compromise. I'm not quite sure if ascending, I'm telling you, ascending, and we've got new direction, and we've got understanding. Oh, for fuck's sake. Yeah, they have come to some sort of understanding that they have to sacrifice this divine feminine, yeah, for their own ascension, and they have to go on their own journey for the time being to deal with this devil, to deal with this destruction they cause themselves, and to deal with their inner child work. And there's a sense of having, you know, to reinvent themselves here. And yes, there's regret, but just bear in mind we've got the karmic partner here, you know. So just bear that in mind, that there may be some sort of communication, some sort of compromise in the next sort of 6 months coming, where some sort of conclusion is being reached. And this person, I feel, is going through the dark night of the soul. They need to be on their own. They have to surrender to whatever they're going through. They have to purge it, and they're just being guided by their sort of own intuition. Wow, it's amazingly deep. Okay, this person, I do feel, is going through a little bit of a dark night of the soul, and they have sacrificed this connection because they realize they have to work on self. They have to work on themselves here, and they've literally sacrificed this connection, believe it or not, for the good of you, for the good of the divine feminine. Wow, that is deep. Let's go. What does spirit want you to know? Okay, so this is advice for Aquas. This will be advice for Aquas, or anything that universe, spirit wants Aquas to know about this connection. So advice for Aquas, or anything that spirit or universe wants Aquas to know about this connection. We have table and gathering, feather and protection, and the Queen, well, I say the Queen of the Queen of Cups, a fate. Okay, it's the fate card. Wow. Okay, tell me about this table and gathering. What's this table and gathering? Rainbow and renewal. Okay, so there may be some sort of, as I said, some sort of, what's the word? What was that word on that card? I can't, compromise. There might be some sort of compromise coming, okay, between the two of you. So just bear that in mind. There may be some sort of a compromise coming between the two of you. horns and dominance. And I'm telling you, at this present moment in time, this person is exerting their own dominance, their own strength. They're being the Emperor in reverse. They're being rigid. They're being inflexible. They don't want to deal with the divine feminine, but I feel it's like they don't want to deal with the divine feminine because they want to protect her or him, whichever you resonate with. I resonate with divine masculine. So they want to protect this person. They have to sacrifice her or him to protect from their own destructive behavior. This feather and this protection, this might just be that, you know, the signs you see feathers. It might be something between the two of you where you have something special about feathers. But you are being protected and guided. There is that balloon and there is that freedom. And this is like air. This is air. This is freedom. Like the feathers, you know, they are, I don't know. I mean, I just want to say they float down. They fall from the sky. And this balloon with this freedom, I think it's saying it's okay. My Aquas, it's okay to be free of this connection. It's okay to it's okay. You are where you are, Fate. This is where you are supposed to be at this moment in time. And another card of protection. Wow. So 2 cards of protection. And I think universe is saying, Aquas, embrace your freedom. You're being protected. There's something there with shells. There's something there with feathers that may have some sort of relevance to your connection. This is Fate. Knife and Feather. Wow. So it was meant to happen this way. Okay, it was fate. It was meant to happen. The knife and the feather was just meant to happen this way. Blue, serenity, tranquility, and peace. And maybe universe is saying with these messages here, you know, look for your signs, look for your feathers, look for your shells, look for whatever your sign is. When you see those, you are protected, you are being guided. So break free from this connection for the time being. You may come into some sort of compromise with this person, but at the moment I think they're being very stubborn, very dominant in the situation, and there's no breaking them on this. Now we've got winter to fall, another 6 months. Maybe there's some sort of communication, some sort of compromise that will come in between the two of you. I'm not sure whether it's getting back together in a relationship though. This is fated. This knife and this feather, it was supposed to happen this way, and I feel universe is saying take some peace from this. Okay, take some peace from this, Aquarius. It was supposed to happen this way. This is how your transition, this is how your ascension was supposed to take place. Cupid, love and desire. Wow. Be at peace with it. Purity, safety, white, innocent, light. Wow, just surround yourself, you know, when you're feeling low from this twin flame connection. I literally want to say surround yourself in white light, and I think universe is with you 100% of the way. Your hard work and determination is creating blessed foundations for the future. 444, go check that out, all about stability. Hats and rolls. Yeah, eggs and incubation, cycles and completions. Wow, it's just meant to be. Okay, I think, you know, yeah, I think it's just meant to be. And but also at the same time, even though this person's trying to close it out up here with this world card, they've got all that emotion. They've got a lot of inner child work to do. And there is something here about incubation, and there is something here about cycles and completion, and concentrating, Aquas, on your own foundation. Protect yourself here. Universe is protecting you. They understand the Cupid, they understand the love and the desire and the want of this connection, but it's all about your own foundation now as you move forward. Okay, move forward with this connection with love. Just love of the connection. It doesn't matter who hurt who. It doesn't matter who done what wrong. These twin flame connections don't work like that. Okay, they don't work like that. If this person could say anything to you, what would they say? They would say, it's easier to stay away right now. Absolutely. That is what they're doing. They are in total control of themselves with the Emperor in reverse, and they are staying away. They're sacrificing this connection to protect you because of their own destructive behavior. And I think they're working on themselves. I should have been more honest with you about how I was feeling at the time. So take that, how it resonates. I got spooked. So this person could have run and just taken off, ghosted you, blocked you. Why did they get spooked? That's what I want to know. Why did they get spooked? I can't ignore the signs I'm receiving any longer. So they are still receiving the signs. I just wasn't ready. Just wasn't ready for you, and they weren't ready for you. They've got so much inner child work there to do. I want to know why they got spooked. Sorry, I'm so nosy. Why did they get spooked? Why did this person get spooked? Tell me why this person got spooked. Yeah, 7 of Swords. Like literally the 10 of Swords. Don't let me get close to you. Okay, the person cannot get close. Okay, avoidance with the 7 of Swords, deception with the 7 of Swords, pain, anxiety, fear, hurt. 7 of Swords is sidestepping an obstacle. They don't want to deal with something. We've got the King of Cups there. It takes a lot of emotional strength, a lot of emotional balance here. They got spooked by the connection, too deep. Big dreams, settling, taking action, offer, union. I just think they want to come back in. I just don't know how this person support. They need support. Again, the feathers. One more, give me one more. Cosmic plan, free will. Yeah, I think this person just needs to work on themselves. There's something here about avoidance. There's something here about deception and pain, maybe deceiving themselves, maybe feeling sort of rock bottom. It's something to do with commitment. It's something to do with love. It's self-sabotage. Yeah, it's whoa. The inability to maybe deal with this connection. Okay, that's what I'm feeling. Just the inability to deal with this connection. Right, Aquas, let me see what your love message is. What's your love message? Oh, yes, I'm liking that one. Let's see what your love message is. Surrender. At times we must surrender the old before something new can enter our lives. Let go and all will work out. Oh my God, what did I just say? Universe is pushing you with that freedom card. Literally surrender to this connection for the time being. Send it on its way with love. And if it's supposed to turn, come back around in this lifetime, you are not keeping this relationship apart. If it's meant to be, it will be, maybe perhaps that's what that patience card was all about at the beginning. All right, universe has no time. It's man-made. We put time on it. Tell me, no, I just want one closing message from universe to my Aquas. Okay, one closing message from universe. One closing message from universe to my Aquas. There it is. Sowing the seeds. Let's have a read of this. And just bear in mind, I'm sweating. It's so hot here in the UK, and also my dyslexia. So I will do my best with the card. Sowing the seeds. Now is the time for action. You have planned and dreamed for so long. You know exactly what you desire. Now is the time to sow the seeds of your dreams, to plant the ideas firmly in reality, to give the roots time to form and grow, to anchor those dreams firmly so that you can now nurture them with time, care and love until they burst from the earth, steadily growing and maturing into what you imagined, with strong roots to sustain their continued growth. Now is the time. So if there's anything you've been thinking about doing, it's time to act. It's time to put plans into motion. It's time to start sowing seeds for yourself, my aquas, and pushing on forward with self. It is about just releasing this connection, accepting, releasing, forgiving, loving, sending that loving energy over, helping this person heal, and helping this person heal from the shadow work that they need to do. Okay, that is what I have for you, aquas. I wish you all the best with it. If you are still here, feel free to push my button, the like button, comment below. I love you long time. Love me hard back. Good luck with it. Namaste.